A new law in Arizona is going to let motorcyclists do something that you may not think would be safe, and that is cut between lanes of traffic.
But advocates say it'll actually be better for motorcyclists and traffic. Team 12's William Pitts explains.
Everybody's had it happen to them at least once. A motorcyclist comes up between the lanes, in between the cars, and goes to the front of the line. It's annoying. But in a couple of months, it's going to be legal, and advocates say safer.
It's called lane filtering.
Actually, it came up in this weekend's class, and the students were wanting to know, what is it?
And Mark Weiss at Desert Wind Harley-Davidson in Mesa is already teaching motorcycle students how to do it and why.
When drivers are used to it, it works really, really, really well.
Here's the basic idea. Motorcyclists will be able to go between the lanes of traffic to get to the front of the line at stoplights. That'll put them ahead of traffic, and they'll be first through the light. And while that might freak out drivers behind the wheel, motorcycle experts say it's actually safer for a couple of reasons.
One is that it takes motorcycles out of the spaces between cars.
So they don't get rear-ended by drivers who can't tell how close they are to a bike. And getting sandwiched between two cars is really dangerous.
Traffic has to be at a complete stop. So they're passing stopped vehicles. They're not passing vehicles that are moving.
Attorney Eric Hill says that's one restriction the law puts in place. The other is that motorcyclists can't move up at more than 15 miles an hour. And
they can only do this on streets that have a speed limit of 45 miles per hour or less. So it's only going to be on surface streets.
This is not the same as lane splitting. That's when motorcycles cut through traffic between the lanes while moving, and that's still illegal. The lane filtering law goes into effect 90 days after the legislative session ends. And Weiss knows the new law will probably irritate some people before they get used to it.
Maybe they'll be less upset if they realize that when the motorcycle that was in front of them has moved out, they get to move up a whole space.
William Pitts, 12 News.
All right, Will, thanks.